All right, shalom, shalom. Real Hebrew Israelite coming week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of American society. Start out giving all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, the GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work, and the few sisters that are listening and learning and being obedient to their husbands. I just want to hop into another quick sit down. And basically, like I just did a video of how they about to come and attack this place. But, hey, man, it's just showing you more and more that this kingdom is falling, man. This is beautiful times we living in, man. Jake, hey, pay attention to that news. I'm glad I got a group me set up because, the brothers be posting things, and you got the elders of my camp posting things, to keep update with the news and stuff. This is beautiful, and look, man, it's just happening all over. I'm gonna let this play.
Across the country are struggling to attract new officers and keep the ones they already have. The Chicago Police Department, no different. They are roughly 1,100 officers short and are now going to great lengths to bring new officers in. Our Charlie DeMar is on assignment in San Diego alongside leaders with CPD at Camp Pendleton in San Diego who are trying to recruit Marines to fill the gap. It's a story you'll see only on 2.
Every year, some 9,000 Marines stationed here at Camp Pendleton transition from the service to civilian life. And the Chicago Police Department is banking on some of them to go from serving our country to serving our city. Chicago police officers who were once Marines made the trip west to California to help target active Marines who are looking for jobs. Potential recruits at Camp Pendleton were offered the chance to take an entrance exam, get drug tested, fingerprinted, and answer a mandatory questionnaire over just a couple of days, a process that used to take months. The Chicago Police Foundation is funding the out-of-the-box idea to try and fill the shortage of officers in the city. The murder of George Floyd in 2020 and the burnout of the pandemic are just some of the challenges facing the Chicago Police Department when it comes to attracting new officers. Deputy Chief Migdalia Bolness is in charge of closing the gap.
The first thing is, are we making the law enforcement process too militant? That's the first question we're going to get. And no, we're not. They're individuals just like us, just like you, everybody. They're an individual. The process will weed out those that have issues.
Now, this is just the second time the Chicago Police Department has recruited at a military base. Last month, 20 recruits signed up at Camp Lejeune in North Carolina. Reporting from Camp Pendleton, Charlie DeMar, CBS 2 News.
Well, man, you seeing it. We seeing the downfall of this place, man. So how much more we gonna have to keep telling you 2/3, man? You Israelites. Because of course we only out here for the elect of Israel. But we warning you people that these things was gonna come. That this place was gonna fall. And we're happy. Because guess what? This is Ecclesiasticus 25:7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy. And the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. And we seeing the fall of this place. They ain't getting enough police force to help them with this bull crap anymore. Nobody's listening to them anymore. Everybody is coming against America. This place is completely finished, man. And we happy. We happy. And guess what? Esau is about to come down, man. It's Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he know that he have but a short time. They know their time is running out. They know their time is getting short. They're about to be coming down with that great wrath, man. And for you to get protected in that day, you got to come back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua right here. This is Isaiah 59:19. So should they fear the name of the Lord Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy should come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord Yahweh should lift up a standard against him, because that's why they get military force. They are ready to try to take back control of what they lost control of. They know they lost control. They know they don't have control of this country, this so-called country, this corporation anymore. It's finished. And the elites wanted this anyway, because the number one thing they want to push is the MOTB. You know, which we've been telling you people for the longest that this was going to happen. But instead of listening to us, you refuse to listen to us, refuse to hear us when we tell you these things was going to happen. And now they're happening, you don't know what to do about it. But it's nothing to be upset about. This is just the prophecies of the Bible that we've been talking about for the longest. So in order for you Israelites to be protected in that day, you got to come back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, or you're going to get judged right along with this place. Because they know that their time is up, man. Salvation is right around the corner, man. The Civil War is coming. You know? So now that you're seeing these things, what are you going to do, man? Are you going to get right with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua? Or you going to keep playing around, being a nigga? You know? That's where it all stands and boils down to at the end of the day. Because these things is not going to stop. It's going to be more police officers quitting. Why? Because they're going to be fighting to get on board with their families. That's who they going to care about. Ain't nobody about to be caring about each other, man. The second address is at 15 or 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell there, and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draw nigh, and one people should stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. With the guns, they got to be popping each other. For there shall be sedition amongst men, and evading one another. They should not regard their kings nor their princes, and the cause of their actions should stand in their power. A man should desire to go into a city and should not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulations. So this coming, man. It's over with. You seeing the downfall, you seeing these things happening. I mean, what else is there to say? World War III is here. It ain't going into full effect until the MOTB get fully announced out here, mandatory to everybody. Well, you ain't gonna be able to buy or sell, which is the chip they want to put in you. And this is not a game, man. So I mean, get with it or get gone. So with that, I want to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Wakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work, and a few sisters that are listening and learning and being obedient to their husband. Keep pushing and doing the work. Shalom Barakatham and a Baba Ball.